Hi, this is Joan Crane from Suncoast Art Academy, and today we're going to be working on a whimsical garden painting. I'm going to tell you what we're going to start off with. We're going to start off with this. I have a filbert. We're going to get it nice and wet in our water supply. And over here I'm going to use real light blue. Start off with a light blue, so I'm going to add lots and lots of white to this blue. And since it is the background, I like to get it nice and juicy and thin. The more water you add, the thinner it will get. And we have a pretty large canvas, and of course you can use whatever size canvas you'd like. But I have a 16 by 20 today. And I'm adding lots of water, and I would like to see it lighter than that, so I'm going to add the rest of that white and get a nice light blue. I have blue. I want you to see my little palette. I have blue, so if you add yellow to blue, it makes it green, and I have some more white over here. So we're going to make kind of bluish green, and then we're going to add some more yellow in blue to make a more pronounced green towards the bottom. So, but I like to just blend it in, and you can see I left a little bit of space, and I'm going to blend that in. Okay, I'm going to continue with my green on the palette. And because I want it to be consistent, I'm going all the way across the canvas with the same color. And I'm blending it so it's not too stripy. This is going to be the background. Okay. I'm ready to put the design down. So I'm hoping I get nice and messy, because I like to get messy when I paint. So I'm putting my apron on. And I want to go back to my design, just kind of reference that a little bit. Let's go down to the design. So I'm going to put like 3 flowers and maybe some stems here and there. Mix a green on my palette. Not too bluish green. There, how about that? I like that green. All right, so we're going to go over here with this green and just lay down some, and I have my filbert still. I'm just going to lay down some interesting stems for my flowers. And I have no idea what I'm getting ready to do. It just kind of comes to me. And so since I have the green, I'm gonna put some leaves on these stems. And remember, we're working whimsical, right? So it doesn't have to be realistic, and make sure you're having lots of fun, and that's the main thing. We're going to enjoy ourselves. So I'm just putting some leaves on here and not making them realistic. I'm going to go back and fill that one in. Okay, what else does my design have? It has some squiggly things. We're gonna put a lot of interesting things on this painting. I have some squiggly things just to add some interest later. Do the flowers. So I'm using the yellow straight out of the tube, and I have a cad yellow, and that's why I wanted a real light background, because I'm using darker colors, and I don't want it to be all one color, so I just introduced a little bit of that white. But I'm going to go up here and make some big flowers, and I'm just kind of outlining the petals to get an idea. and it is whimsical, so please don't try to be real accurate. And it looks like I have a lot of paint. That's perfectly fine. And we have one here at the top. Let's see, kind of making them like stars a little bit. I don't know, let's count how many petals I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, so like stars. And I'm just gonna fill in the inside with yellow. I'm gonna come back and make a little center, and we have one way down here. So again, I'm gonna just use the 5 petals. And go back and fill those in. Some interesting different yellow shades. I'm going to add extra yellow here because I don't want the green to show through. How's that look? I love it. It's fun. Okay, so I have some red on my palette already. So let's say we're going to do the inside of each petal, each flower red or orange, orangish red. So I have quite a few little round geometric designs. They're just whatever you want to put in the middle, or just leave them solid, it's fine. I just want you to look at my water. Look, it looks like coffee. Isn't that beautiful? It looks like coffee. I hope I don't drink any of it. This smaller flat brush, I think I'm going to use this like a pencil kind of, and I don't want to scare anyone with the word drawing, because to be a painter you don't really have to be able to draw. Some people think that, but it's not true in my opinion. So I do have a flat, and I'm going to use this to outline some of the design. Okay, so up here I'm going to put something. I'm just letting my creative juices flow, and I want you to do the same thing. In some of these circles I just created, I want to put like a little design. And so let's see, like this one's kind of big. We can make a circle within a circle. This little one, we can make it like a little flower. And we have one that we can put circles all the way around. And a circle in the middle. And since this is kind of an awkward spot, we'll just make circles within it. And some of these we'll just leave solid. That I laid down really lightly with some green. I'm going to fill it in with splashes of color. And I'm no longer using the small flat brush or the filbert. I'm going down to a round now. And then after that I'll take a line brush. So we need a filbert, a flat, a small flat, a round, and a line brush today. So 4 brushes all together. We should be okay. Some orange. I'm just picking up some of the red and the yellow on my palette. I'm laying down some orange. That's what I have so far. Alright, I think I'm done messing with this now, and I'm going to add some blue dots. Okay, so what I'm doing to do the blue dots is I'm using this small line brush and kind of a light blue, and I'm making it kind of watered down so it's easier to work with. Okay, so this is the final step that we're doing. It's very untraditional. You can just use any, like a scrub brush I have in my hand. a glass bristle brush, or you could use a toothbrush, anything with real stiff bristles, you'll see. Okay, so I have this palette left over with all these brilliant colors. So I'm just gonna use my finger because I like getting messy. It doesn't matter. So I'm getting my brush wet, and as you notice, we're kind of outside because it's very messy. And you don't have to do this. So I got this paint really nice and soppy. So I'm gonna come over here, make sure you have, look on the other side of your brush, make sure you have some of it on there. You don't have to add grass. And I'm holding it straight up. And as you can see, some of the pink is coming onto the canvas. Have water on the plate and some grass. I'm gonna take this darker pink. Oh, look at the chickens. Look at the chickens are outside. So here's some chickens. They want to come see what we're doing. Chickens, you stay away from my pretty whimsical garden painting. Okay, so I got some of that darker, whoops, oh my gosh. Okay, so sometimes when you work outside, things happen. That's funny. That's okay. So we're outside because, like I said, it's messy. And I'm putting some of this darker purple on. And maybe just got a whole bunch of water on here. I think I'm going to use some green. I'm going to use some green. I have some on my brush. And I'm just going to splatter some of the green. Some of the grass is getting on there, but I'll take it off later. So this is kind of just giving it a finished look. So it's not so pristine. It's whimsical. It's a garden painting, so it's very fitting that we're outside, I guess, right? All right, so what else? Blue? Maybe some blue. Let me get my brush wet again. We'll see what happens. Had a little bit too much water. I'm holding the brush up straight. So I think I have enough dots. Join me today with I'm working on this whimsical. I will see you next time. Bye bye.